Well, I'm glad I'm part of the entertainment for tonight, Turbo. Glad to be a part of it, fitting in with football, Xfinity, and all that jazz. Baseball. I'm offended that I'm included with baseball, but other than that, I think we're good. Figure out the microphone situation here. Make sure y'all can hear me. So, wanted to work on the Gulf Escort because it was super slow. Super slow. So I want to set some time. So I need, I'm gonna go old school. Get a piece of paper. Mellow, Mr. Steven. All right, we got paper. We got a pen. We're gonna set some. You know what? I should dust off the track before we get started. Get some baseline times for this Escort. Then do some work on it. And see if we can't make it better. Because when I did the unboxing review of this thing, I didn't really like it. Didn't drive well. We might take the magnets out of it. We'll see. I know, I don't have any Porsches, can you believe that? There are a bunch of really cool ones. I need to get myself one. They also have the Cadillac LMPH. I really want that. I have two BMW M4s. I have 3 Ferraris. Those are expensive, dude. Oh no, I have a Porsche Turbo. Hold on, what, you know, what Porsche is this? I'll turn the light on so you can see a little bit better. What's this? Can you tell? I do have this Porsche. Just Porsche. So I have one. I got it used. I forgot about that. Alright, so we got the track dusted off. Shows how much you know. Alright. We're on here. We're going to set a baseline time. 5 laps. Alright. What all did you do today? Work? Oh. Yeah, I bet there was a bunch of traffic too on Friday before it's Saturday on a holiday weekend. the last lap, but that felt better than last time I ran this thing. What kind of time do we have? So we're looking at a fastest lap of 5:37. That's sick. That's cool. Take one of these earbuds out of my ear. I'm going to do that one more time and see. What up, DMC? How you doing, DMC? What did you do yesterday, Steven? We're going to do this one more time. Big drift, big drift. Oh, nice. Nice, Steven. Yeah, that went a lot faster. So we did a 5:37 and a 5:15. All right. It actually, when I first ran this, I did not like the way it drove at all. But we are still going to do some things to it. Looking forward to seeing those videos, Steven. So 5:15, 5:37, not too shabby. Let us take this apart. Right? Well, we're gonna sand down some of these tires. Wow, those are long, Steven. I think with a little bit of tuning, we can get into the 4-second range. The front tires are all kinds of warped. They barely touch the track, but so in case you haven't seen the inside of a slot car, it looks like this. This is an inline motor. I need a light. There we go. So here's what the inside of this thing looks like. You got your gears, got your motor. This one is digital ready, so you can get a digital chip for it. Does have headlights and taillights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a dab of oil. Actually, I'm gonna sand first. We're gonna sand first and then oil. Move this stuff out of the way. We will get our handy dandy sander box. Aw. I used to use my dog's treat boxes. Tape some sandpaper. Come down onto the track. And you do some fatty burnouts. Yeah, well, you just you take the chassis off, and my brother, I think, is planning on or has already 3D printed me one that goes over the body. Actually, that looks pretty good. Get a little tape to clean it off. Tape and clean off the debris. Yeah, right. You know how much work this was? Alright, so we got the tires trued better. I'm going to take a little bit of oil. Okay. Put the body back on. Yeah, Slowpoke Rods did both races. So you screw it all down, but then you, that might have been too much. And then you come off of it a little bit. Give the body a little bit of float. Still too much float. Yeah. Yeah. Jazam wasn't there today. Nice. What up? Still too much float. This is a combination of a Carrera Digital and Carrera Evolution track set, plus some extra parts. How are you? RHK Super Beast, what up? Thank you, Super Beast. Alright, so in a 5:17 was our fastest. We're gonna see what we can do. Here we go. Doing good, man. Doing good. Just hanging out, playing with some SlotCars. Here we go. 5 laps. Oh, a lot more. Oh, I felt so comfortable with the grip after we sanded it that I full on sent it. Full on sent it. Alright. Oh, what was that? What the hell? This will come off of you. Alright. We're still going, even though we crashed. We're just going for fastest laps here. Oh. PHG. That's the proprietor. That's the proprietor. Alright, we still got one lap after this one. Oh, epic fail. Tell me about it, dude. You know how weird it is to wake up in the morning or come home? I really don't like it. Though, while I crashed most laps, nice. All right, I gotta take my dinner out of the oven, but I want you guys to guess. So before we sanded the tires, before I oiled anything, we did a 537 and a 517. While I did crash the majority of those laps, I want y'all to guess what you think the fastest lap time was there with the tires sanded and oil added. I'm gonna go get my dinner out of the oven. That's a good guess. Horn of plenty. Horn of plenty. Here we go. Salmon, rice, and broccoli. That's what I'm having for dinner. So Papa guessed. What did you guess, Papa? Yeah, you got to use up that dinner table. So Papa guessed a 498. Anybody else have a guess before I reveal? This is good. 505 from Steven. $4.88. 5 flat. All right. Turbo is the winner. He picked 4.88. We actually managed a 4.71. So that was over 4/10 improvement just from sanding the tires and adding a little bit of oil. pretty impressive. Man, this dinner's good. Nope. Nope, I just did the oil and sanded the tires. And added a little bit of float to the body. What up, Big Joe? Good to see you again, sir. Thanks for stopping in earlier. Pardon me while here we go, while I eat my dinner. Then we'll get back to it. It's just a standard scale electric Ford Escort. I didn't really like it when I first got it, but it's starting to feel better. I'm going to run this one a little bit longer, and then I'm going to get the Skyline back out. Dude, the races today, they were so good. Especially the top split. That top split race was nuts. That finish was so awesome. I don't. That would be good. Yeah. Oh man, the ending's insane, Papa. Yeah, the finish was crazy. That was better than expected. Alright, I'm going to set a 10 lap. And we'll see what the final time we can get here is. Or I guess, why is it being like that? Silly analog things with only one button to do multiple controls. No. Really? They're only gonna let me do 9 laps? Surely there's a way. There's a way. There's a way, but I don't know how. Alright, here we go. 9 laps then. Damn, Oh, that was a big out. That's one thing about running Scalextric on Carrera is the slots and the guides are a bit different. So the deslotting can be a bit drastic at times. Or, as Mr. Casual would say, skill issue. Alright, so I managed a 471. I wasn't able to improve, a 477. But that is, I would say, fairly consistent. 477. Give y'all another look at this car. Here it is, the Ford Escort Golf SVG number 7. I know, my brother got some for his. I need now that there's not a puppy underneath here, I can put stuff down here so I can get rid of all the Legos I have and start doing scenery, stuff like that. Alright. So we had a good improvement on the, oh no, this isn't the Escort, sorry, this is a Sierra. The larger of the two. Had a good run with the Sierra. Good improvement. We're going to do the same thing with the Nissan Skyline GTR 1992 from Bathurst. Don't tell me what to do. Right? If only I didn't give them all away. I'm all out of stickers. I mailed them out to everybody. It's a good thing some people didn't respond back because I wouldn't have been able to get all the people who got them. So this is a slotted. This is a sick car. It's not a TK lobby car if you ever saw one. This one would look great with my decal on the back. And it's a Bathurst. There's 3 different color options for this one. I went with the red. .5s, that's what you're saying? Nice and easy? Well, we'll do a few laps, no tune. Because when I originally got this, I couldn't even get the body off the chassis. And now I'm not able to get the... Why are you being like this? Alright. This one weighs a significant amount less. So we'll do, this is bone stock. Woo, zippy. It does have a magnet in the rear, not one in the front. It's an inline also. The last one was an inline. Alright, we'll stick with 9 laps. Here we go. Got brick for days. Oh, on the final lap. You can't see it, but it's wedged in between the track and the barrier. I was pushing it there at the end. So another thing is this guide is a lot better on this track than the Scale Electric guide. You can see how it kind of protrudes out in front, and that really helps with the Carrera track. All right. Anybody else have a prediction? Oh, I need to finish it. Sorry. There we go. Anybody else have a prediction? Turbo's now down to the 4.2. Anybody else have any thoughts? Before I give the grand reveal. Ooh, that's a good starting time. Well, Turbo, you were closer on your first guess. Fastest lap on that go was a 4:67. So way faster than the Escort straight out of the box. So we'll do same thing we did to the Escort. Tacos. Because last time I couldn't get these screws undone. And maybe we're in the same boat again. They're different. They're just in there so tight. Like, why you gotta be so tight? This one's cool because there is also screws for where the motor is, so you can really nerd out and get some serious tuning going on here. But I gotta be able to get this back screw out. It looks like I'm gonna be able to. There we go. No, stop. There we go. Curious because I've never seen the inside. Wow, so really basic. Does have some ports where if you want to chip it, you can. But here's what we're looking at on the inside. So it's still just an inline motor, but you can see the motor pod is also adjustable. So we will set the body aside, sand up these tires, add a little bit of oil, and see if we can't get to a low 4-second. Get our handy dandy sandy box. What up, Leo? How are you, buddy? Leo, Las Vegas. Leo, Las Vegas. Right? He's got, well, these barriers he's done. He's done a bunch of stuff for my dad's track and his track. Need to clean these tires off. What up, Wicked? Yes, I do. I do. I have some tire weights. So 2 cars that I tuned in the last live stream. So I have 2 identical BRZs, FRSs, Toyota 86. I took the magnets out. I sanded the tires, did a little running, and then added some tire weights to the back. And it made a difference. Alright, so now we got some trued up tires. Add a bit of oil. It's amazing how much nicer the inside of this is compared to that of a Scale Electric. Alright, that oiled up. Alright, so no tire sanding, no oil. We did a 4, 6, 7. Gonna need some new predictions. I don't have any braid juice. It's the one thing I don't have, because I always borrowed it from the guys at the slot car place when I race with them, and we do the wing cars, and I would just borrow braid juice. Wicked Quick saying 4.33. I can dig it. Let's put, oh, that is not wanting to screw in. There's a place here in town that has a wood routed track, and all they sell is like wing car stuff, and so they have, really not wanting to get in there. But I can pick some up from them. That's where I got this oil from. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Such long screws for such a small car. Alright. So Wicked, do you have slot cars? What kind of slot cars are you running? You seem to know about them. So we got a 467 on the board. Wicked Quick says 4.33. What kind of slot cars do you run, dude? What's your track? 124s, that's awesome. I don't have any 124s. Obviously, you can run 124s on here, but I really only have the borders for one turn, and that's because of the hairpin option I got. What kind of, do you have a track, or do you just run on a wood track? Nice. That's cool, dude. That is cool. All right, here we go. We're gonna see if we can improve. I also have the digital power, so I can run both. I can run both digital and analog. Right now we're running analog. I would love a wood track. That's what the place in my town has. It's 2 different wood tracks, and it's so much fun. But the league I was trying to be a part of runs on Sundays, and I travel most Sundays, so I was only able to do a handful of races. Oh, already you can feel a difference. Oh, it's so planted. Dude, this thing, I'm scared to push it any further because I think it'll just come flying off, but it is, I mean, for real? Oh, there it is. Again, on the last lap. Holy cow, Wicked, you were really close. Anybody else want to give a guess at what that fastest lap was? Commentator's curse, he says. Yeah, I commentated curse my own self. It's the easiest one to crash because there's no barrier right off of it to catch your rear bumper. Y'all, that was a 4.22. 4.22. Damn, this thing. I'm just gonna run this one for a little bit. See if we can get even faster than a 4.22, because that was nice. I want to do better than a 4.22. Need to focus. Need to get my plunger going. Oh, there you go, Horn. I crashed at a different part for you. That was on purpose for you. Oh, come on. Oh, the track had come apart a little bit there. Excuses, excuses. Golly, all right. So I think I've hit the maximum on this car for now with my skills. A 4.1. A 4.1. So we went from a 4.67 all the way down to a 4.1 just by doing a little sanding and a little bit of oil. This car is so cool. Yeah, wicked. I've got, so this is my wing car that I would run on the wood track. I've got a video on my channel with some of the racing. But here's my wing car. Look how dirty that bad boy is. It's been running. Don't tell me what I need, Horn. I'm just kidding. You're right. That would be so cool. Oh, you did? It's a cool one. It's very fast. So it actually has downforce. So on the wooden track, like, it's huge. And you can fly. It doesn't work well on this track, unfortunately. Alright, we'll put the Skyline away. Oh, that's why it's a dumb thing. Beautiful. The coolest thing about SlotCars is they come in these awesome cases. No, that one was closer to a 124 scale. It's a little big and it doesn't have front. It's designed for a wood track, which is a lot smoother than a Carrera track. So it doesn't have front wheels. It just glides on the front, and the track texture is different as well. So it doesn't get the grip that you need. I've done it and it just kind of burns out around the track. So these are the ones, I took the magnets. Just a little bit. So these don't have any magnets in them. And I've added a little weight to the back. And they are, here, we'll flip the lights off. They're a lot of fun because they drift really well. It drifts really well. Oh, a little too much. What up, B? Buzz Buzz? Y'all, you... Oh yeah, that's a Lego. That's a Lego. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Brigsby's NASCAR, I had probably the most fun, even more fun than my lobbies, which, I mean, I'm biased to my lobbies, but I had so much fun Friday night with the caution setup that he has. We were doing Watkins Glen Short, Group 3. I think we were all in Corvettes, but anytime somebody crashed, Brigsby would call caution. The leader would have to slow down to 60 until everybody got back up, and then you'd have to pay attention to when Brigsby said go. And then everybody goes again. He had penalties turned off, track limits turned off. It was so much fun. So check that out. He's doing it on Fridays. These cars are so much fun to drive. Does it come across on camera how much it's drifting? I think you can hear it. Oh, wipe out! Yeah, it's a blast. Oh, the gold one not having nearly as much grip as the bronze one. Oh, same spot. Same spot. Oh yeah. Most of the stuff on the table's Lego. No, I did too, B. I did too. I was kind of pissed that I didn't. Josh Moment was putting up a good fight, and then me and Johnny Boy and J-Dog across the line there at the end. Yeah, I have several unopened Lego Speed Champions because I don't have any room to put them. No, just the standard Speed Champions. Oh no, that's not true. I just lied to you and lied to Turbo. I said I didn't have any Porsches. I have the Formula E Porsche. The Formula E. But that's the only big one I have. But I have unboxed. I have the McLaren F1. I have the BMW GTP and GTPH. I got Brian's Skyline. I got the Ferrari 812 and the McLaren double pack with the Solus GT and the F1 LM. I just don't have any room for them. Oh, and I have this cool off-brand. It's not Lego brand. My friend got this for me. But it's essentially Legos, but it's the Initial D car. But it's not actual Lego brand. So, Takami's 8.6. 7.1. Alright, I'll do a time here. So this is the old Lotus F1 car. It's a Hornby. And I got it used. Got skinny tires. Nice. Now, if you don't have kids, think about how much more money you would have to buy them. Taco meat? That's funny. Takumi Fujiwara. This thing has no grip. It does have a good magnet in it, but the tires are so skinny. That's awesome. Well, we just de-slotted, hit the wall, and bounced back in the slot. It's pushing the 3D printed barrier off its where it's supposed to be. It's hitting hard. Oh yeah. Oh man, Turbo, you're gonna be surprised by this one. Are you ready? We ready for this? 5.68. So still really slow, but not as slow as you were thinking. Erector set. Let's see. I don't really feel like switching out the control unit for digital. So we'll keep going analog. Liar. Liar. Tinker Toys. I never had erector sets. I had friends who had them though. That's me and that's slow. Is he? He's not back in he's not back in Mustang this year, is he? So we got the Nigel Mansell Williams Honda. This is a fun one to drive around here. This bad boy be quick. I'm assuming your sisters are older than you. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's not good. I have one older sister. She's 11 years older than me. Damn. She's probably pretty cool. There we go. Needed a beer for this next run. Oh, sorry to hear that. I know that's part of life, but I am not at that part yet. Cheers. All right. Predictions on the Williams. This one is quick. As long as I don't. As long as I don't do that. The final sector of my layout is very technical. It is the tightest, twistiest of all the bits. Oh, I thought I was done. Dang it. Alright, we got some good predictions there. I think I could have gone faster. That was skill issue. We got a 4.8, a 5.2, 5.5. Ooh, that's pretty good though. No tuning on that one. No tuning at all. Four point 4.45. 4.45. That is quick. Not really, B. I'm just running them and we're predicting times and having fun. .45. I mean, that's Formula One for you. But this has a massive magnet. It has a really big magnet. Big, beefy tires. For tacos! Look at these tires. That's some fatty rubber on there. Turbo ate some good tacos at Coda. Here we go. Ready? And the winner of the tacos. Beautiful. Beautiful. What time is it? 9:13. Oh no! Oh, did you use your new sushi kit that you got? What kind of sushi? What kind of sushi did you make? What kind of sushi did you make? What kind? Texas roll. Well, not every kind. I don't believe you have that much seafood at your house. Clemson. I like Clemson more than LSU. Only just because growing up, there was a family who were big Clemson people. Good night. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. You have a great night. I'll check it out, B. Alright, we're gonna go to the other. No, let's go NSR. So that was Scalextric. This is NSR. NSR, handmade in Italy. So they're supposed to be really good. I bought this one used from Massimo. He has a really awesome slot car channel called MP Slot Car. And he was selling this one. This is an Ayrton Senna. Now these are a bit different than the Scalextric. I'm going to show you at the bottom. These are super nice. While the Scalextrics are pretty much all plastic, you can see I don't turbo. I do not. This one could use some tire sanding because those tires are a spinning. Why aren't you working? Oh, the braids. Oh, trying to crash out on my beer? Alright, we're going to have to do a little tire sanding on this one. These tires are super soft. Oh. Alright, we're just going to see how it does. This needs new tires. They are squishy like a gummy bear. I know Slow-Mo said not to do that, but I mean, honestly, 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing Gran Turismo, I am. So why not continue on with the slot cars? This is going to be slow, I think. These tires are shot. They're they're very old. This thing has no grip. And I'm scared to sand them because of how soft they are. They might just chew through them. Damn. It's how he do. This is how we do. Yeah! Really? No grip. Yeah, 12. That's a good guess. That's a good guess, B. See, this motor that's in it is super powerful, and the gearing is as well. So without any grip, it's literally like driving a Super Formula on comfort tires. Shut up, Horn. I'll show you. I'll just go really slow. Oh. It's got nothing. It's got nothing. That was terrible. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll try to show you. Look how squishy these tires are. They shouldn't be that soft. That is not a good sign. But you can get aftermarket tires. Actually, you know what? Not as bad as we thought. A 5.76. 5.76. Exactly. I'm so grateful. I would have never pulled the trigger on SlotCars, but because of my obsession with OfferUp and pawn shops, I like to go pawn shop hopping on the weekends. And I walked in one. So a Carrera digital set is typically $500, and they had a brand new Carrera digital set with 2 cars for $200. I ended up getting it for $150. So I got the first set for $150, which came with 2 cars, and then I got some extra track. And then again on OfferUp, I got an Evolution set, which lets me run all the analog cars that I just ran. I got that for $50. And then I built this table from scratch. And yeah, now I spend money on SlotCars. So I got into it cheap only so I could spend more money. But I do want to get some of the Fast and Furious cars they just came out with. I wish I could get my hands on the Initial D cars, but those are very expensive because they've stopped making those a long time ago. But it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. All right, friends, I'm going to call it on the SlotCar funness. Sit down, take a sip of my beer. I appreciate y'all stopping in and hanging out. Oh yeah, RC is fun. Turbo was into RC cars. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Next week, Horn. Next week. Game over, man. Game over.